Hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the World of Otium server. So, I have some progress that I want to show you guys. First, I have some roads. So, originally it was just this road that went up into like the little farming area, but now this actually comes down here, and the first stop is actually right over here. Because I ended up adding one of the first areas where people can basically claim stuff. Now, this doesn't have to stay the acacia wood. That can actually be changed out. I just use that as, as an example of what this could be, and it just it doesn't go anywhere. So it is just the facade of the actual hole, and I found a workaround. Since I can't use certain words because of, copyright, trademark, all that wonderful stuff, we are now going to be calling these guys halflings. So these are halfling homes. So that is what we're going with. So we got dwarves and elves and humans and halflings. And so the road over here comes up and around, and it connects up with the town hall over there, and then it also connects up with this area here. Granted, I do need to add stuff on the sides, like some like some of the fences and bushes and stuff like that. I just got the actual road in. Now this one right here, this looks very much similar to the one over there, and I might change this, but this is now where the portal is. So it's definitely not a very pretty room right now, but I really needed to find a new home for the portal. My litter, if you want to call that, my pet shop, every single time that I would end up getting hurt by a mob, they would end up moving. Well, sometimes I was getting hurt by a mob on the other side of the portal. And so the last time I had gone through the portal, I think it was 2 parrots, a cat, and a dog who had gone over to the other side of the portal. So these guys really liked the villager. I would bring them over here on my shoulder and then, basically jump so they would fall off. And they all wanted to come over here and congregate next to villagers. So this is now the parrot area. And then I've got my cats. I got my cats over here, and then the dogs over here. So each of these will end up, finding a home in one of the halfling homes. But for now, they will have to stay there. Now, I wanted to bring you guys over here because this is actually going to be where our next project is. So we had already done the mill and the bridge over there. Now over here, we are actually going to be building an inn. And we've got a salmon swimming on the surface. Hello, Mr. Salmon. Glad you could join us. Now, if we come over here, this is where the actual inn is. Now, it is going to be pretty big. Let's see. Do I have... I don't think I have any... No, I don't have any dirt over here. Do I... Oh, grass blocks. I don't want to use grass blocks. Oh, wait. I have gravel in here. That'll be a good pillar block. Because I wanted to show you guys, because it's very hard to see what this is from the ground. So let's go ahead and pillar up here so we can actually get kind of a bird's eye view of what. Oh my goodness. That was that was a little scary. I about fell off my pillar here. Alright. There we go. So that right there is what the inn is going to look like. So we got these little curved parts on the front. This main area, this is going to be the dining area, and then we've got rooms back here. This is where, like the bedrooms and stuff are going to be. This area here and here, that is the kitchen and, all of that over there. That is going to be a little bar area. This is the offices and storage and stuff like that over on that side. And then half of this is actually going to be covered by dirt. And so the roof is going to be coming off of the dirt and then cover the rest of the area. That's one of the reasons why I built it here, because what I can do is I can connect this up here. So this can become just one big hill, which will also work well for other, other halfling homes as well. And then probably what I'm going to do too is actually create a back entrance. So maybe knock out one there and add a door, and then have, like a back area that comes out here. And then the plan is to have, you know, possibly like a tent or something like that for like an event. And then stables over here, and then a market here. That will, you know, definitely been doing a lot of research and getting some inspiration from the stuff that was actually built before. And, you know, for our halflings, which we will call them. But yeah. So that is the plan for this episode, is to get this wonderful thing all built. So once I get some more progress done, I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so I got a little carried away with the building. Just a little bit. I was planning on kind of working and getting it about halfway done and then showing you guys. But I've actually got the entire thing built. Let me say hi to Spanky. He just came back. So this right here, this is the inn. I've got the entire outside done. I haven't done anything on the inside as of yet other than the interior walls. I still need to add the ceiling and all the interior decoration. But there is, you know, I do have the floor done on the inside. But as you can see, it doesn't look quite so pretty in here. Quite an interesting effect though, with the, you know, being able to see the dirt and stuff. So that's definitely interesting, but that is not what we're, you know, not what we're showing off today. Today we are showing off the outside here. So I finished off the side here. I'm not 100% sure if I'm actually going to do the, do I have any dirt? No, I don't have any dirt. And of course now it's starting to get night. Oh, thank you, nerd. Thank you for sleeping. Much appreciated. Let's see. Can I put that? No, I can't put that in there. Is there a... There is. There's a wood block there. There we go. There and there. So this side is, you know, all built up. I connected it with the hill over there. And then we've got, on some of these, they're open like this. And then on some of them, they're closed. So, and the funny thing is that these wouldn't actually work because they don't open that way. But, you know, the illusion is there. It looks like the shutters are closed and you can open them up like this. So we've got the little seating area with the full blocks. Because I don't think yeah, with this right here, if I use the panes, it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't look quite right. So those are the only ones that actually use the full blocks. And then as we go around, we've got random ones that are kind of closed. You know, and then we've got the little windows up there. They're actually going to have kind of like a angled spot that comes down from the roof into the roof of the actual dining area. And then we've got over here, it is the exact same as, oh, we've got floating stuff over here. It's the exact same as the other side, other than how I randomized. And in fact, I think we should close this one. There's way too many of them that were open on this side. So let's go ahead and, oh, no, I wanted to close it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got close, 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 close. There we go. All right, and then this didn't exist at all. This was all wide open, but there was that hill over there. You can kind of see, because where the grass is, that was naturally generated. This is all not naturally generated. So if we come up here, I can show you what I did up here. So as you can see, it's got, you know, it's got these areas where the grass is kind of grown over. And this one, unfortunately, because of the way that it sits, this right here, I needed to go up one more, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm happy with that. So I will kind of have to, you know, see if this grows on me or if we just need to get rid of it. But, you know, we can end up adding some additional things to make it look a little bit more natural. Same way as, you know, what we're going to be doing over there, you know, adding trees, adding bushes and stuff like that. Because we're running into the same problem that we did with the house and the hill up there. But yeah, so this is the outside of the inn, and I have decided to call it the purple worm in. And for those who don't know, worm spelled with a Y is another word for dragon. So it's kind of, kind of a play on words. So, and hopefully some of you will get it. But I am going to continue working on the inside and see what I can get accomplished for the rest of the episode. So once I get the inside progress done, then I will be right back with you guys. Alright, I didn't get all of the interior done as I got a little distracted by some other things, but I want to show you guys what we have here. So Nerd came over and he made the observation that you really couldn't tell where the front door was. And so we came up with this idea here. And so we used the purple terracotta to kind of go with the purple worm. If we come in here, I did get the dining room done. So we got a little seating area over here with the trap doors for the arms here. And then these here for the, oh, I'm running into the chandelier. For the tables, so 2 tables, and then I got the fireplace in here. I still need to add a little bit of details, and so like flower pots up here, and paintings and stuff like that around. And then back here, this is going to be like the little serving area. So they would come in here, they would get stuff from in here, and get it all set up to take out to the people who are dining out here. Definitely a lot of the little details still need to be put in. And then over here, I got the base done for the bar area. I'm still trying to think of whether I want to actually extend these out, because these are supposed to be barrels. So if we come around here, what I am thinking is actually taking these, and so probably 2 more sets of stairs to actually create like a full barrel, and then wall it off. Because I think that will add a little bit more depth and stuff and make it look a little bit more believable that there's actually some barrels sitting there in the wall. But that is what I did for the interior so far. And then these are the windows that I was talking about earlier. So it's just a small slant coming in, but that brings in, more light and stuff into the area, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Now, let me show you the other thing that I have going on. I was actually working on the landscaping over here, because I got stuck on the interior decorating for the inside of the inn, and it's like, okay, well, what else can I work on to kind of get my mind off of it and start letting my subconscious kind of work on the interior. And so I decided to start working over here. I added some fence posts down the road, but the only area where I really worked was this right here, and I'm definitely very happy with the way that this looked. In fact, let's go ahead and take those off. So with the trees, I will probably come in and do some modifications to it. But this is kind of like how I want this area to look. So we've got some random pumpkins and melons, and then, like beetroot, and up here we have some wheat kind of speckled about. And then I think I had some carrots. Yeah, some carrots right over here. For one, this gives a little bit more color to the area, which is what I wanted, and it adds a little bit more interest to the hillside. Because in reality, with having the fields up here, birds and animals and stuff like that, they're gonna end up munching on these things, and they're gonna end up spreading the seeds, or even just just the wind. They'll blow through and pick up any seeds and stuff like that and spread it around. And so it made sense that they would have areas down here where they would just have just random things kind of growing. Now, originally I was planning on doing the, like the stem and stuff, but unfortunately, like right now, with it turning night, mobs and stuff will start spawning, and they're gonna end up trampling the crops. And so it makes it a little bit easier to kind of keep track of where like these are than all of it. So let's go ahead and come in here and take a quick nap Java Dad is on, but I think he's AFK, so this is going to take a little bit, a little bit longer, but that's all right. So that's kind of the idea that I want to bring to the entire area, where it's not actually, where there's houses or gardens and stuff like that. So kind of a little bit messier, which is something that, I think fits the area a little bit more than if we had it, if we had it all clean. See, make sure there's no, oh, okay, so mobs did spawn, but luckily not over here where they can trample my crops. And that is one of the disadvantages of having the one player sleep, especially with it taking as long as it does, because even though I'm sleeping, things can still end up spawning. So definitely we'll have to keep track of where the plants are, so that I can come through every once in a while and kind of replenish the little bits of color. So that is what I have accomplished. I definitely hope that you guys like the stuff that I did in this episode. So we got the end done, we got a little bit of the interior, and then we got got an idea as to what we're gonna do for the outside. And this will also give an idea for those that do decide to come over here. If I have an area that's not done, and they decide to build one of the halfling homes, then they can come in and do some of the terraforming and landscaping as well. So I definitely hope that you guys like this episode. It was definitely pretty fun building the inn. Oh, and that's one thing I didn't show you guys. I didn't show you guys the outside of the fireplace. That was actually the original reason why I had Dirk come over, because I was just hitting my head against the wall going, I have no clue what to do. And I built this fireplace here. So we got the chimney, and so this was on the outside, and I had done all this, and there was a stair here. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. It just doesn't look right, and I don't know what else to add to it. So he comes in, he breaks a stair, and voila, it looks fantastic. So removing one stair definitely helps. So now this is going to be an outdoor fireplace, and we're going to have a little cooking area here to go along with the party tent that's going to be over here. So yeah, so I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed this. It was definitely a fun, and then definitely great having, having some of the other minds on the server come over and kind of help out. If you guys did like this episode, definitely hit that like button. And then if you are not already subscribed, please do so. It definitely helps out the channel, and it's always a joy having you guys join me in my little corner of YouTube. And then if you want to be notified as to when I put out additional content, definitely hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.